Hi guys, and welcome to Easter stuff on Robocraft. As you can see, there's a giant Easter bunny nest. Bunnies have nests? Oh my god, my biology was wrong. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I saw a video recently about Robocraft, and I'd kind of sort of like drifted away from it because I was doing tech videos and stuff. And then I saw they had healing and they had all sorts of cool stuff on there. So I thought I'd do a video to show that stuff. And also, they just recently brought out some Easter codes, some content updates. So I wanted to get this video out. I tried to get it out yesterday. So anyway, there's two codes that are out at the moment that will give you 2 days of premium for free. And they will last until the 6th of April. So if you were seeing this before the 6th of April 2015, there are two codes that are going to be in description. Grab those codes, log on to Robocraft, and you get premium. So why do you want premium? Well, the thing is, when you play a game in Robocraft now, for every person that is in the game, everyone gets plus 5%. Plus, if you're premium, you get 100% extra RP, which is your robot points to build stuff, and TP, which is technology points, so to research stuff. So basically, if you get in a game now, you are going to get like almost triple, because everyone's got the premium, you're going to get almost triple the amount of points you would have get. So it's a good time, if you haven't played it for a while, to jump in and have a look at the stuff that's going on. Okay, so this is the first thing that I wanted to show you, some of the cool stuff. Now this is my Heal-O-Copter. You get it? Heal-O? Okay, that's really sad. Sorry. Anyway, so they have now brought out helicopters. They are kind of cool. They're very, very cool, in fact. They have their downside, as a lot of things do in the game. But if you tried out the flying and you didn't like the hovering and you didn't like the aerofoils, like flying like a plane, this might be an idea for you. And you have also got these healing guns on the front of them, which are kind of cool. Well, so I've got healing guns on the front of mine, but these healing guns are kind of cool. But let me show you some of the other stuff that's also come out. They have now also brought out spider legs. Well, they're called walkers, but so you also have now these walker legs. Now these work very much like you would expect a spider's legs to work, or any sort of insect, in that they sort of go the same speed as everything else, but you can walk up cliffs, and they're very good if you like the vertical game but you don't like the flying. So it comes down to, really, a lot of it is, if we have a look at the sort of technology tree here. Oh, they've also brought out, so here's some other stuff. They brought out skis, which you'll notice I've got on the bottom of the Heal-O-Copter. See what else? And they brought out tank tracks. So if we have a look at how all this stuff works, the wheels are just as you would expect them to work. Is you drive along the ground and you can, just move around as a normal car. And then you get the tracks, which go slower than the wheels, but they can sort of go up quite steep inclines. And then we have the walker legs, which go, I think they go slower than tracks personally. I have trouble really turning difference though. So I mean, they're about the same as a track, but they don't have, say for example, necessarily the same stability as it. I mean, you do sort of wobble around as you move, but you can go up the side of cliffs. Basically, you can just walk up a cliff, and I'm going to show you in a second. So then you have also your hover blades. Now hover blades allow you to obviously hover over the terrain. They allow you to move quite fast. They do have instability issues though. So I mean, if you lose a hover blade, you're kind of screwed. Whereas if you say, for example, say you had 4 hover blades on an item, on a robo, and you lost one hover blade, you'd be kind of, yeah, oh my god, what's going on? If you lost one of your walker legs, if you had 4 of them, you'd still be able to move. It'd be a bit meh. And if you lost, say for example, one of your caterpillar tracks and you had 4 of them on there, you really wouldn't notice a difference. So then you get into the flying stuff, as I said, with this, and then you got the rotor blades. Now, the rotor blades, you have less of them on your robot. Some people go for 2, some people go for 3, 4, whatever. They are very, very stable. You need 2 of them, really, to be able to turn your robot left and right. And if you do lose one, you kind of lose your ability to turn. And not only that is you have to make a choice between, okay, am I going to risk losing one and not being able to move, which is why I put a track on, sorry, a ski on the bottom of mine, because if you lose one, you can still move. The downside of these as well is they have a very wide area and they're very easy to take out, which I'm going to show you when I jump in the Heal-O-Copter. And then you still have the aerofoils. Now, before I do this, there is one other thing that is really cool that they've added into this, and that is, let's see if I can find it. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Here we go. We now have Megabots. So once you get to tier 10, you can save up and get a Megabot. So Mega Seat with it, and I'm going to try and get you some footage of that right now. So first of all, I'm going to show you the Heal-O-Copter. So let's jump into a game with that. There is something that's really important to do first, though. Okay, take it off there. I need to put my British flag on the back of the Heal-O-Copter. For some reason, people seem to attack me when I've got the British flag on. Racists. Oh yes, it's Boodamus. Right, let's jump in a game. We might not make it to the ranked battle, but hey, he's hoping. Come on, ranked. Give us ranked. Give us ranked. Give us ranked. No. Oh yes, ranked battle. Woo! Right. So you can see here on this screen, you have got. Well, most people have got that thing going. There's only 2 people, so everyone's getting plus 100%, plus 190% if they've got premium at the moment. So that's almost 300% of what you'd normally get. Right, so I'm just going to say good luck and have fun to everyone. JF. Fun. Right. Now, there is something really cool. You're going to hopefully see this guy do it. You can put aerofoils on a spider and you can sort of have them jump up. The spider legs can jump. So as you see, we're playing around with our Heal-O-Copter here. I am playing around with my Heal-O. There you go, look. It's a flying spider. How awesome is that? And I will try and show you these healing guns in action.
SMG hover spotted.
Oops, that was smooth. But as I say, there we go. Our guy over there is taking a bit of damage. I am playing like a really silly person right now because I'm just going straight into the middle of battle, but screw it. If he would slow up a bit, that would be great. If he could just like let me heal him. Ah, fantastic. Woo, don't let him get me, don't let him get me. No! So as you see, I am playing like an idiot here. I think I survived. No!
Plasma copter spotted.
Right, so I might be able to get up this incline here. Here's hoping. Now I will say this is something that still has never changed in this game, is people do not fucking look around, and their main tactic is, let's go balls to the wall and charge in. Yeah, that's a really fucking good idea. Especially if you've got a healer behind you. Now I purposely know I'm playing like an Egypt right now, but there are people who don't realise that they're playing like an Egypt when they do this. Right, here we go. So we've got another healer here, and this is a cool thing. We can heal each other up. I can't turn. There we go. Aha! Yes! Back in the game. So this is how the healing works. As you can see, it takes a while, but you can woo! I knocked him over. Oops. Now the other cool thing is, if you're using these healing guns, if you hold right click, see, as you see, he is a hover. I think they call them paladin sort of designs. Yeah, if you hold your right click when you are using the healing guns, any gun that's in range of someone will heal someone. So, I mean, there's a slight downside there that you don't get to choose your target, but the good thing is you can just go balls to the wall into a group of them and still heal them. And let's see if I can go and kill that guy up there. Now, this is not a great gun setup here, as you can see, but let's see if I can. There we go. And I'm about to get shot again. Run away! Whoa, that was smooth. That was really smooth. Oh man, we're so boned. Now I am aware that I'm playing like a bit of an idiot here, so I do apologise. But it's giving you a good example of how the helicopters are not fantastic for doing quick manoeuvres, but they are so versatile in getting to places. And watch, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Tank spotted. Medic flyer spotted.
Don't get me, don't get me, don't get me. Woo! No! No! Here we go, double healing here. I'm so boned. I'm so boned.
SMG tank spotted. Spotted.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, 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 no. Oh, why did I fly off? Now these can actually be used in an offensive way, but I don't have anywhere near enough of them. Right, so now let me show you the walker, which is kind of cool. Just wait to see our guy die here. Also, another thing you're going to notice that if you haven't played this for a while is when they first did Robocraft, you used to get these RP points, and then at the end of the match, you had to use your RP points to repair yourself. Now, you always got enough to repair yourself, but now it's just this is how much you get because it just automatically repairs your robot, which is kind of cool. Right, so let's go use the Walker. Okay, so after the utter fail fest that was me using my Heal-O-Copter there, I'm going to show you the Walker because they are kind of cool. The Heal-O-Copter and sort of helicopters are generally actually kind of cool if you do stay back, and it kind of comes down to the case of like you have to play very, very tactical with them. I wasn't doing that in that game. I'm aware of how much of an idiot I was playing that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this, and hopefully we will get to see the healing in a little bit more action. And there are some other game modes which I'm going to try and show you in a second as well. You have two actual game modes now. They're called the challenge, and then you have like the mega challenge. So the mega challenge is you are just literally a mega bot, and the whole idea is you need to take on a team of people. And then the challenge is you are 4 people and you are taking on a team of lowers. And when you start your games up, sometimes you end up in a challenge match. So like for example here, we would be, if we were doing a challenge match with our team of level 8s or rank 8s, tier 8s even, we would be playing against 4 tier 10s. Okay, so let's try this out. So as you can see, now one of the things of these is they don't move, they don't turn very quickly unless you're moving. And we appear to have a lot of medics on our team. So I'm going to stick with these guys over here. Let's go up over. This is so cool. Now, I will say this is probably, when it comes to
Rail spotted.
the healing, this has probably been the most survivor. Apart from going for like very, very generic designs that appear to be all over the place. Those paladin style designs. Let's see if I can heal this guy up. Ah, I can't get to him. There we go. Yeah, these walkers seem to be very, very good for getting yourself out of trouble as well. It's like even if you've only got a couple of legs left, you can still go up cliffs and get safe and heal your teammates. So there we go. Oh, we got someone over there. We're about to get flanked. I don't think the team have seen those guys. Oh yeah. Maybe they have. Oh, let's see if we can get down there and save our guy. Probably not.
SMG tank spotted. Medic fires.
Oh, we took out a medic. Good man. Damn. Damn. Back off. Right, let's get back up here to our guy. Let's see if I can do a bit of damage on this guy. No, come on, save me! Hopefully, yes! Medic power! Oh yeah! Oh!
Heal-O-Copter spotted.
Oh yeah!
Tesla flyer spotted.
Oh yeah! That was good teamwork right there. Ooh, hopes if I don't walk over my teammate. These legs were made for walking. No, I'm not doing that. Let's go and get our guy over there. Damn it, too slow. And I'm also walking the wrong way. So smooth. Right, see that? This guy's mine. He quit out. And it was on video. Ooh, damn. So there you go, you get to see the walkers, and as you can see they are somewhat more versatile in the surviving area. Takes you longer to get to places, so that's kind of a downside. A lot of people do put aerofoils, as you've seen that guy has there. But the downside of that as well is like obviously the aerofoils and the thrusters and things like that. You lose your ability to put both shields and guns on there. He's coming in. Oh, that was satisfying. Okay guys, so you have seen the legs in action and you've seen the rotor blades in action. So those are two really cool things. You've also seen the medic guns. They're very, very cool. Slight downside of these medic guns is not the actual medic guns themselves, but the way they match people up, and it's just my personal opinion, is you just have, sometimes you have too many medics on a team, and it becomes really a case of who have got the most uber designs. There is a style of design which is essentially, if you take these two types of shield that I've got here and you put them back to back and then put them underneath each other, you end up with like a sort of like a torpedo shape, and they're just ridiculously hard to take out. and they put a hover blades on them, and they have medic guns all around them. Now, I'm not one to say that people shouldn't use a design, because that's an awesome design. It's a very, very good design, really, really cool. The issue is that it's more to do with the matchmaking. Is that if you've got two of those designs in a match, it's fine. It becomes okay. Even if you've got two of those in a match versus people who don't have a medic, it's not an issue. You can potentially win, but when it becomes for them against a team of four people who don't want to go for that generic copy paste design and want to do their own individuality, it then becomes a bit of a woeful stomp, to be honest. It's just that bad. But I just think personally there should be a limit on the amount of medics you can have on a team, just because rather than it becoming, oh, the medics are now the main point of attack, really, it should be medics are there to support teammates. That's just my personal opinion. But anyway, let's see if I can get you one of these matches. Okay guys, so unfortunately I have not been able to find myself in a challenge match. I tried to do a one where I was on the smaller team, and yeah, that didn't go so well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly try and find you in the practice field, as there always is one. Oh, you can see that medic guns can be offensive. Let's see what I can do. There is usually one hanging around on this map somewhere. There will be a Megabot, so you can have a look. They're fucking huge. Now obviously this is just one that's made for the practice ranges, but they are crazy scary once you get up close to them. You know, if you end up in one of those challenge matches. They're fairly easy to take out of a coordinated team. As you can see, massive, massive wheels there. Let's just finish this guy off. This is revenge for all the times I got killed in challenge matches. Yeah, that's wicked. This is scary. There we go. Right guys, so hopefully you have seen some of the cool stuff that's in Robocraft now, and hopefully you'll see this in time for you to be able to use those Easter codes and level yourself up quickly and get some of the really cool stuff. As you can see, I've placed some of those tier 8 shield plates on this at the moment. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you all soon.